These easy drop biscuits can be made with cocoa or without. If they're made without, you can also add choc chips. So the one we're going to see now is the one without. And you start with rubbing in the chilled cubed butter into the flour and sugar. So this is a nice, quick, easy mixture. And you're going to be rubbing this in until the mixture looks like breadcrumbs. And do this quite quickly so that you don't end up with a bound flour. So you're going to rub it in until you get a breadcrumb mixture. And after that, you can either add the cocoa after the breadcrumb mixture stage before you add the egg, or you can leave it just with vanilla. And so at this stage, this is just going to have no cocoa in it and just egg and a little bit of vanilla, a capful of vanilla. And you only need one egg, and you're going to then mix this one egg into the flour, butter and sugar mixture with a spatula, and until you get a nice sticky result like this. And then you're going to add any fillings. So it could be choc chips, it could be raisins, it could be freeze-dried fruit pieces. And you're going to end up with quite a sticky dough. Sometimes the dough is stickier, and that's okay too. When you get it to this stage where it's a sticky batter mix which drops, that's why it's called a drop biscuit, because it drops off the spatula. There's two ways you can mould this. You can either use wet hands and turn them into little golf ball sized pieces, or you can use 2 spoons to dollop it on. So this particular mixture is dollopy enough for me to do it with my hands. But if it's too sticky, I would get 1 spoon to grab a portion and then use the other spoon to dollop it on. You don't need to shape them, but what is important is that you end up with all the dollops or balls the same size. So if the mixture is sticky, then you would do it like this, and this is how it looks if it's too sticky. And then both work fine. You put it into a preheated oven that's 190 degrees until it's golden brown. They take between 8 and 12 minutes. And so these are the ones without cocoa, and they've kind of spread out a little bit as they do, and they flatten out as they cool. Or you can use them with a slightly drier mixture and have them more like sponge cake in the centre, and cook them really dark so that they've got an intense sugary flavour. The recipe options are in the description below.